He could be on the brink of winning the opening frame. Big shot this. Wow. I love the way he played the shot. He really powered him. Finished article. Interesting listening to Jimmy White saying, boy, can he pot well. There are signs that he is an extreme talent, but this is the biggest test of his career and his young life so far. Of course, lots of waiting around for O'Sullivan. A lot has been made of that, but of course Zhao Jintong has also had to wait, and he was expecting to play at the same time, so it is the same for both. It's not ideal, but hey, it's, snooker matches are not like football matches where finishing 90 minutes. There's a bit of Fergie time, but sometimes in snooker that's about for another 5 hours, not 5 minutes.
Well, back in the, quote, good old days, unquote, at the Crucible, we had all kinds of, not so much late night drama, but middle of the next morning drama, didn't we? The likes of Thorburn and Griffiths. And
well, yeah, that match finished at 3:51 in the morning. That was actually the match that's best remembered for the 147 that Cliff made. Didn't start till late, though, and they didn't go on at 7:30 or whatever it was. They were delayed initially. So these things happen.
And it's the youngster who gets the first point of the match on the board. A little bit unlucky to finish right in front of the red.
Well, it's a fabulous shot, actually, to hit the side cushion and bottom cushion. He's unlucky, as you say, on the black, but he's got a shot at the pink. Well, already, if you've not seen him play before, and there is a chance, perhaps, even if you're a snooker enthusiast, that you haven't, you can see what he is. He's a left-hander with natural ability, who's raw, but a clean putter of ball, who, I mean, a lot of the young Chinese players coming through, they're kind of slightly more mechanical, not all of them, but this is one with true natural skill.
He's already beaten Ken Doherty, former world champion, of course, as a 15-year-old. Beat Steve Davis as well.
14.
To take out Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan, though, would be an entirely different kind of achievement altogether in front of a big crowd. O'Sullivan, as we know, has been cueing superbly well, just missed out on the European Masters title to Trump.
$35. Thank you.
Well, that wasn't easy either, and the angle he has suggests he can go into the bunch with quite a lot of ease here. Whether he gets on one's another matter, but if he did, he could be on the brink of winning the opening frame. Big shot this. Wow. I love the way he played the shot. He really powered into the bunch.
What a confident
43.
opening. Zhao looking like a veteran in this frame so far. A real sense of purpose around the table.
44.
He looks cucumber cool.
Just a little bit loose, that shot. I think Ronnie, deep down, wants, of course we know he wants to win, he wants to win all the matches, but deep down he will admire watching a player of this kind of ability. I know what he's like. He feels the same about Judd Trump, despite having lost to him, of course, at the weekend in Budapest.
It was interesting listening to Trump the other day after his first round win talk about playing O'Sullivan. And of course, he's seen a lot of him recently as they've been playing a
47.
series of exhibitions. And he says, well, firstly, that he feels that O'Sullivan's playing as well as he's ever done, but also how much he's been able to learn just by watching O'Sullivan at close quarters, and how it's a slightly strange dynamic facing the Rocket, because
52.
it's almost as though he was wanting to impress O'Sullivan with the quality of his play. That's the impact that this guy has had on the game.
53.
But there's always room for a new superstar, Neil, and it's great to see young blood like this with so much talent.
Yes, and that's worked out well. Also, and red in high value colour, and the frame is his. Well,
61.
I think he tried to pinch the pocket there to enable him to stay lowish on the black, but he doesn't want to be doing that too often. That only just wriggled in. This is a wonderful start. And I don't know quite that we've finished seeing
68.
this break yet. There's more to come, I feel.
That was frame ball, barring snookers.
69.
But now you're beginning to see what the hype is all about. What an opening.
And the other point is, of course, playing on this kind of stage against such a great player, some players will turn to jelly. It clearly is not the case with Zhao.
76. 77. $84.
Oh, what a
85.
moment it would be for Zhao to make a century in the very first frame of his very first professional meeting with Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's a distinct possibility now.
Well, especially with that shot, it was a good
92.
one. Got right in behind the red. Ronnie can console himself. He hasn't done an
93.
awful lot wrong. He missed a red to the middle pocket. Zhao's opener was a pretty good one. He's not looked back since.
One good shot with the rest, and the century
98.
should be his for the taking. What a break this has been. Wonderful. Well, they've waited some time to see Ronnie O'Sullivan
103.
step out into the arena, but it's his opponent
105.
that's dazzling them in the early running.
Point is, Philip, this is what people have been expecting for a long time. Every time anyone asks you about snooker, they say, well,
108.
there's lots of young Chinese players coming through. Yep, that's been the case for a while, but this could be the real start of an influx of players of this ability. There are,
112.
I would think, 4 players of a similar age who are just about to head into the higher ranks. We're seeing what kind of precocious
117.
talent this one has got. Zhao Jintong a name that you're going to see and hear a lot more of. This has been a wonderful break.
123.
Stunning shot appearance to 130 against Ronnie O'Sullivan in the very first frame. Wow, this is some time. 1-0 release.